If I can't break open this safe, I'm going to have to destroy my Ferrari. I invited Nicholas, and today we're going to have to try to break several items that are considered indestructible. However, we're going to have to draw lots to decide which object we'll use to try to destroy the things. You might be lucky and get a good item like a hammer, or a bad item like a toothbrush. In the end, whoever manages to destroy the most items wins, and the loser will have to destroy their most valuable item.
Behind me, there are 50 products that I bought online, and all of them were described as indestructible. The guys are already in position here in the studio, and each round I'll draw the color of the box I'm going to choose.
Man, I really hope this first box is something easy to destroy.
You can give me anything and I'll destroy it.
Since Nicholas is feeling confident, let's draw. I'll get to choose a purple box, and it's going to be this box right here. Let's see what's inside. A vase of... This plant pot, unlike those that are easily broken, is made of a highly durable material.
Now that we know which item we need to destroy, I'm going to use this box to figure out which item I'll need to break this vase. A katana? The production team just gave me this katana, and first of all, I wanted to tell you all not to try this at home. My God, it's really a samurai sword.
Man, at the very end, I pull out a katana. Surely I'll get something just as good. Let me see here, and I got a broom. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try to break a vase with this broom.
Now that the guys have already drawn, everyone must use protective equipment and win the round. Whoever destroys the item first or leaves the item most destroyed in 10 minutes.
I am not going to lie to you. The sword is the absolute best item to smash apart a plant pot. But man, this isn't made of stone or concrete. Like this used here on the pots, because if it was, look, it would break easily. This pot literally manages to absorb the impact. But if I hit it with the tip, maybe I can pierce it. Man, look, I've already caused some damage here to our pot, but it's still a long way from destroying this thing, man. Damn.
3, 2, 1, and... Hold on, wait, what on earth is this? Seriously, what kind of a pot is this, man? Let me try using another strategy. I'm going to use it like a heavy bat. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and... I almost broke the set.
This sword isn't very sharp, but maybe if I try to cut here like a swordsman, I can do it. It is impossible to find a way to completely destroy this thing. Ah, it successfully slid right in. If I can now carefully saw all the way through this thing, maybe I can effectively destroy even more fibers. On this back part, there's a kind of saw, and I think that's what I'm going to use to completely tear this vase apart. So maybe if I apply enough pressure, I can break it right down the middle.
Dude, it's not working, man. I can't believe it. And Aldino pulled out a katana and a broom. What do I do with this? I'll only sweep him away if he's far away. Ah! Oh, wait a minute. I have one last strategy left. Oh ho, just take a look at this right here. There, now we finally have a broomstick.
I don't know how much time is left. I never thought a vase that looks like it's made of plastic would be literally impossible to destroy with a sword. It is almost there. Right now, it's almost done. If I'm not careful, even like this, just look. If this isn't considered destroying this vase, then I don't know what is. Eh?
The round ended before the 10 minutes because, as you can see, someone completely destroyed the vase. Just look at the state Ronaldinho left his vase in. The most Nicholas managed to do was make a hole here and even got the broom stuck inside. 1 point for Ronaldinho. Time for the next round. And this time, the box we're going to choose is green in color. Let's grab this smaller one now. And what's inside here is simply a pair of sneakers. It seems to me to be quite robust. Let's see who will win this round.
Man, these sneakers are too nice to destroy. But to score a point, it's worth it for Ronaldinho and Antonia. I drew lots, and this time I got scissors.
Oh man, this is the moment when I get the most nervous. I have to be really lucky. And I'm gonna have to try to destroy these sneakers using just drum cymbals. Seriously, is this for real? I honestly can't believe the production gave me 2 music drum cymbals. What do you want me to do with this here?
I'm going to start off nice and easy, really calm here. I'm even already protected. But let us go ahead. Just taking it easy with you. Now these sneakers are done for in my hands. All that pounding I did with the scissors, nothing happened. The sneakers I usually wear get ruined just by stepping in a puddle.
I'm not gonna lie to you, these sneakers are actually really tough. I've recorded with one of these before. I know the tip is made of metal bulletproof. The sole is also extremely tough. If you step on a nail, for example, nothing happens. And even the stitching, it's similar to that of a parachute. That's how strong it is. I'll admit to you guys, I don't even know how to use a drum cymbal to destroy a sneaker, but... Look, man, this is not going to work. It's going to have to be something more intense.
All right, let me try to kick it around now. I'm already here, look, cutting it up. Now take this sneaker now. Here, take that. I want to see Ronaldinho destroy this sneaker more than I did. Oh, a piece of the sneaker is even coming off. Looks like you're not so indestructible after all, huh, little sneaker? Look at this. Part of a tennis shoe. Depending on which item Ronaldinho removes, he might not even manage that.
I'm thinking that if instead of hitting it sideways, I strike it using the edge of the cymbal, maybe I can get some results. Let me see, okay? Just wait a second. Wait. Look at this. Look at this. That's it, bro. That's it. If I hit it while it's cold, maybe I'll tear the tennis shoe. Since the tip of the tennis shoe is metal, if I can hit it right here at this joint, I can at least tear the fabric. I can't give up. I'll try hitting other sides. Go. Go. I think this part here only ended up opening because it was metal hitting metal, bro. The rest of the fabric, no matter how hard I try, I can't. I'm not able to tear it. I'm going to have to change my strategy. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a lot. Bad for Nicholas. I'm going to try hitting the sole now, okay? Right here on the sole. Go, go. There is absolutely no way. This tennis shoe here, bro, is actually completely bulletproof.
I'm going to take this off too, like this, look. Here you go. Look, really destroyed like this. I think I've never destroyed a sneaker as much in my life as I did with this one. And to finish, look, I almost split it in half. That's enough.
Let's evaluate which sneaker got more destroyed. Ronaldinho's sneaker got slightly dented at the tip and has this tiny tear. Nicholas's sneaker, on the other hand, is completely deformed. You can't even put it on your foot anymore. Point for Nicholas. Let's choose the color of the next box, and this time the box will be the color yellow. This little corner here is full of yellow, so I'll take this one. And inside this box, there's simply a helmet. They're going to need a lot of luck to manage to destroy this.
Now, I really want to see what we're going to get from our box. The draw box, because honestly, a helmet is something that can protect a person's head in an accident. I really doubt we'll be able to break this helmet with any material, but I got a hammer. The production team gave me this sledgehammer and I thought I'd be able to break the helmet. But look at the size of this thing, man. It's a big metal head on this hammer. A hard hit with enough force might just break it, okay? Especially since I've been working out. I think that I got lucky.
All right, let's see if I'll have a little bit of luck this time around, and let's check right here. No, you've got to be kidding me. Wait, a scooter? How on earth do you even manage to break something with a scooter?
The helmet is right in front of me, and honestly, man, it's solid and sturdy, but nothing out of this world. Just with our first hit, right? The visor on the helmet already broke. So if I hit it harder, I think I can break it even more. Man, I think there's a chance I might break the table. I think I'm just gonna hit it on the floor instead. Let's go. Yeah, man, I hit it and I didn't go easy. You can already see a marks on the helmet top, but there are no signs of breakage. I'll need to hit it harder.
I think it's gonna be easier to break the scooter than to break the helmet. But I'm actually gonna start right here, look, with the star test. 3, 2, 1, and it's not gonna work. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, and I'm afraid of breaking another present here. I was thinking here, guys, if I just keep doing this all day, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna do anything, I'm gonna lose points. I'm going to try to do a radical trick, but never repeat this at home, okay? Yeah, to be honest, I think it's gonna be tough.
Look, something has suddenly started to break. It just won't break at all.
Since we're at a studio here on an isolated street, I've got a new strategy. Hold on, this is my last strategy. I put the helmet as far away as possible and let's try to run it over. It's really not working. Let's go back to the studio. I think I've lost my way.
How is it possible, man, for the helmet to be so tough? This helmet won't stay still either. The helmet just won't break at all, but look, now it seems like things are starting to move. Look at that. Oh. Now we're starting to break it. Now it's speaking my language. This part is tough. This shell, man, it's really hard, man, really hard. There's no way on the table. But since I took out the cushioning part, maybe it's tough, okay?
Let's analyze what happened to the helmets. Nicholas's helmet got a few scratches, but apparently it's still intact. As for Ronaldinho's helmet, it ended up completely taken apart. Besides several deep scratches, really destroyed. So 1 point for Ronaldinho. And this time the box is going to be the color green. Let's take off this ribbon. What is this? A cup? It said it was indestructible. Let's see.
I've already gotten bad things, good things, but now I feel like it's gonna be something really cool. This time, it's gonna be a golf club, and breaking a little cup like this is gonna be really easy.
Now it's my turn to pick my object by luck. Man, it's a cup. It shouldn't be something too hard to break. And apparently I got a slingshot. I was wondering what I was going to try to break the cup with using the slingshot, but production just gave me a bag of marbles. Besides, man, the slingshot that production gave me is a professional slingshot. It even has a wrist support so we can launch the marbles.
Since this here is a golf club, the first attempt to break this cup will be as if this were literally a golf ball. All right, let's get into position. For those who don't know, your boy here is a golf pro. 3, 2, 1, and... This cup is literally indestructible. It just got a little mark here, but I don't think you can even see it properly on camera. It is quite possible that our dear table might suffer some damage now, but I absolutely have to win this round. What on earth is this, man? What? Dude, I can't believe it. Now it's finally going to work. Man, what on earth is this?
This cup really seems to be made of a very tough material, even tougher than the vase we tried to break. In the first round, to start, I'm going to put my cup here on this side of the table, and I'm just going to make my first throw just to see if my aim is any good. 3, 2, 1. Wow, man, what an incredible hit, dude. Seriously, what a hit. It didn't even leave a single tiny scratch on our cup, man. Absolutely nothing happened at all. Maybe if I try to throw it from much closer, since this marble is actually pretty heavy, something might finally happen. Man. It looks like, man, nothing happened to the cup, man. Nothing, the cup is intact. You know what? Now I'm gonna try throwing 3 marbles at once. 3 marbles at once with the same force, same power. Maybe something will happen. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 3 marbles. In fact, it wasn't the best idea to destroy the cup.
Man, I'm gonna ruin the cue, but I'm not going to ruin the cup. But look, it's already taken a little hit here. We're making some progress. If I hit the same spot several times, the chance of it cracking is higher. Oh my god, this can't be happening.
I'm failing to break this cup. Not even a scratch. It seems it's also struggling, but when time's up, when Larius breaks the tie, the cup with the most damage wins. And my cup is literally intact. So I'm going to try to use this cup to at least throw it from a distance out on the street. That way I'll have space to throw it really far. Now I want to see what happens. Take that, did you see? The cup hit so hard that it even left a mark on the concrete wall. But as for the cup itself, man, the spot where it hit the wall, man, at most just got a little scratch, but the wall is more damaged than the cup itself. Now I'm gonna throw it on the ground. This ground is hard, look. It's going to be a closer impact, look. Yeah, still nothing happened, man. Still nothing happened. How is that possible, man? Now upwards. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna buy a bunch of these cups for my house because, man, this thing just doesn't break at all.
It looks like on that last hit, look, it actually just got a slight dent here on the golf club. But you should check this out. On the cup that's supposed to be indestructible, it's totally destroyed. After some good hits, I managed it.
Let's analyze how the cups turned out. Honestly, Ronaldinho's cup is practically untouched. It only got a few small scratches, but that's really about it. Nicholas's, on the other hand, came back with broken pieces and the bottom completely shattered. Besides that, it's also all badly dented here. And there's a massive crack, so point for Nicholas. Let's go to the next round. And the color of the box I'm going to open is... red. I'm not sure which one to pick. It'll be this one. And the object inside here is a metal box? This looks like a super secret and secure safe.
Honestly, the specific object Larissa found in the boxes is the hardest one we have seen to break yet. So depending on the next object I get, I might not even try, okay? Although, I could make an effort. Baseball bat. The production gave me this bat here, but I have to admit I was disappointed. I really expected it to be a metal bat. Metal against metal, it might break. With a wooden one, I honestly doubt it'll work. Look.
Let's go. Several here and... let me see that. Whoa, this here is going to be really good for opening a safe. Blowtorch.
The safe is already right in front of me, man. This isn't even a safe. It's a metal square, look. First one, is it? 3, 2, 1... It's starting to dent, it's starting to dent. Now breaking it, man, I think that's gonna be harder, right? But that's a good sign, okay? If Nicholas can't deform his, look, my coupon is already all dented and...
Now I've got this blowtorch here, shall we take a look? There you go, done. But I was taking a look here, guys, his safe is completely sealed. So I'm going to have to focus the heat source on a specific spot to weaken this safe here. I think I'm gonna put it, look, right here in the middle, look! Like this, and let's see if anything changes, huh? Something's happening here. Where I'm focusing the fire, it's turning a darker color. There's some smoke coming out here at the back. Whoa, look at this. It's starting to deform. Look where it's heating up. Look, it really seems like the safe's weld is coming apart. The problem is, I don't know how long the gas in this torch will last.
It's ruining the cue. The cue might break if I hitting it this hard. I have to hit it more strategically because there are different corners. Some corners I hit and dent the cube, other corners I hit and dent the cube. So I get it now, I have to hit the weaker spots. Definitely this wooden cue isn't ideal, okay? But as long as I have time, I'm going to keep hitting with it, okay? As long as I have time, I'm going to keep hitting with it.
Look at this, it's incandescent. It's really bright here. Look, it's really orange, but now I have a slight problem. It seems like the torch's gas has gone down. It's been heating for so long that the flame has already gotten a lot weaker. That's a really bad sign. Yeah, guys, and after a long time with the torch on, the gas just ran out. I'm even trying to turn it on here, look, but there's not even a sign of fire anymore. And now that it's not so hot anymore, it just left a black mark on it.
Guys, seriously, it's not working. I'm going to try to take this lid off, see? You can see that the cube is sealed. There are 4 parts that sealed it. If I hit it here in the center, I'll avoid damaging the stick and break one of the walls to open the safe. Look. I think that did it, right? Now on the other side. My goal was to open the safe, and I managed to do it. It's gonna be hard to break this safe any further.
Now that the guys have finished, let's analyze each one's box. Nicholas's got a stain here in the front, and it heated up a little. As for Enaldino's, it got completely deformed. It doesn't even look like the same box from the beginning. So, the one who gets the point this round is Enaldino. Time for the next round. And this time, the color of the box will be purple. There are still several purple boxes in the game, but I'm liking picking the small boxes. And tucked inside this box, there is simply just a phone. This cell phone looks pretty sturdy to me, and I think it's going to be tough for the guys to destroy it.
I don't know if you guys know this indestructible phone, but I hope I get a really good item because this phone is really hard to break. Toothbrush.
Let me see this time. What material will it be? Stone? Dude, I think stone will be pretty easy to destroy a phone.
Honestly, this round, I don't even think I need to try. Production gave me the channel's toothbrush. And this toothbrush is honestly one of the coolest I've ever seen. But to destroy the indestructible phone, this here is useless. Production gave me the phone, and to show you its strength, even throwing it on the ground doesn't break it. I'm noticing that it has its own protective film. Maybe if I remove it, I'll get an advantage. While I'm currently busy with the editing process, do you happen to see the OPS? The hello is right over here. I am going to ensure that I keep everything perfectly intact, just like a saint in a yellow taxi cab. I'm not gonna give up. I'll try to actually use this toothbrush. Oh.
I'm already here with the phone in my hand. Now let's try to see if I can destroy it. Oh, you poor little thing. I'm already here with the little stones. Look, I'm gonna start in a different way. I'm just gonna drop them from above. 3, 2, 1. Just got a bit dirty, but it still hasn't been damaged at all. Now, I actually have some good friends who play basketball. I'm going to try to score some points using this phone. Look, take that and take that. I managed to hit a few of them, but I missed several others. But even so, I am perfectly fine without a single scratch on me. Man, if I don't break this phone, my name isn't Uncle Nick, you know? So look. Wow, that one hit hard, and once again, it got dirty. Man, what kind of phone is this that's really indestructible?
One interesting thing about the channel's toothbrush is that besides being fully customized, this toothbrush has some features that might help me. The first cool thing about it is that it's all stylized. The second thing to note is that at its base, it has an incredibly powerful and sticky suction cup. I could even do what everyone imagines, which is to strike the phone quite forcefully with the toothbrush, but obviously that's not going to work. However, with this suction cup, I can simply make the phone fall from high places. It's a good strategy. Grab it and throw it. Although I think that's useless because I've already tried throwing it from the second floor and it didn't break. I'm going to
do a test here. Watch this. 3, 2, 1, take that. Wow. Now it is finally done for. Whoa, this one really hit quite hard, didn't it? We can clearly see that it is actually not that indestructible after all. It hit the back here and broke the front. Now that we've already started breaking it, so take that. Wow, just look at this. It hit right on the camera lens. Wow, man, it's right on the camera. Yeah, I really think taking photos and using the phone like this won't be possible for us anymore.
I decided to completely change the strategy. I'm trying to use the tip of the screwdriver to see if I can scratch the camera or the screen. At least to have something damaged for Larissa to evaluate later. It's really hard to scratch the camera with this, man. So annoying, at least after the video. You're the only one who won't have bad breath.
Let's start with Enaldinho's phone. Back here, there isn't a single scratch. And here in the front, nothing either. Just some fingerprints. Enaldinho did terribly this round.
Now this is Nicholas's phone.
You can see he managed to break it up here on the camera. Let's check the front. Wow, it's completely destroyed. So point for Nicholas. Time to find out what the next round is. And the color of the box that I'm going to choose is green. And this time, the boys will have to successfully destroy an indestructible doll.
Okay, so this time I got... Laser Mano, how am I supposed to destroy an indestructible doll with a laser?
Now it's my turn to randomly select an item to destroy the world's most resilient dummy. Now, depending on what I get, it's just like the last round. There's no point in even trying because it's impossible to break. But wait, does it say I got a drill? Maybe I can actually drill into the doll.
Look, for those who don't know, this here is the most powerful laser in the world, okay? As you can see, man, it even emits a beam of light that you can see on camera. It's crazy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hold it right here in the middle. Look, I'll try to hold it right here at a fixed point so I can melt it. Damn, man, is smoke coming out? But I can't keep holding it because if I move, I'm messing it up. If I could get some support to keep it really steady in one spot, I think I could melt it much faster.
For those who don't know, this figure is actually really indestructible. It doesn't matter. No matter how much force we use, we can't break it just with our hands. And I'm serious, okay? It's completely impossible to break this with our bare hands. But with the drill, we might just be able to. Buddy, forgive me. 3, 2, 1, and... Dude, look at this. Nothing happened to his belly. Look, hold on, I'm gonna try. Again, it's not possible. I'm going to press harder. At least it made a little hole, it did. It doesn't look completely destroyed, but you can see right here on its little belly, look, 2 little holes that we managed to make with our drill.
Look at the little mark that already showed up here, see? That is crazy, man. So let me try to support it right here somehow so the laser will stay completely fixed. Look, now that the laser is perfectly still, it is literally melting that tiny little leg right there, see? Wow, man, now we're talking. You can see here, look, there's a lot of smoke coming out. I doubt that Naldinho will destroy his indestructible doll more than I will.
3, 2, 1, and go. By using this power drill, we're proving that this doll isn't exactly as indestructible as it looks, right?
Yeah, guys, I had to change tactics here because it wasn't working. It was just leaving a little mark, but since it was in a bad position, it didn't work, man. It didn't work. In fact, it's taking way too long. I think my time is about to run out.
Maybe if I try to drill it while it's already stretched out, I can do even more damage to it. But I'm gonna have to do some acrobatics. I'm gonna step on it with my foot, stretch it here, and maybe now we'll be able to destroy it. Look, it's working, guys. It's working well. This way, we are managing to deal a much more significant amount of damage. Done. We managed to destroy the indestructible doll, guys. Look at this. And the most interesting thing is that inside it, there's a kind of slime, a really dense goo. It's not sticky, but it's really stretchy. See? Look.
Now that the boys have already destroyed the doll, let's see how it turned out. Nicholas's looks almost intact, but it got a little mark here. In fact, the mark is even heart-shaped. Meanwhile, Enaldinho's doll is a bit more destroyed. In fact, he managed to remove all the gel that comes inside the doll and makes it indestructible. So the point for this round goes to Enaldinho. Congratulations, Enaldinho. You were the winner of this challenge, and you can keep all these boxes of indestructible items for yourself.
Wow, these past rounds had an indestructible phone, an indestructible doll, and lots of other cool things. For sure, there are some really awesome things in these boxes. Let me see. Wait, is this an anvil?
I said they were indestructible, not necessarily cool. Nicholas, since you lost, here's your Vinny Jr. signed shirt, your favorite item. Now you must destroy it.
Why do I have to do this, man? Let me
help you.
Naldinho is going to have to give me another collectible item. Now look at the signature. At least it's still intact. I'll take home what's left, right?